So first off, I'd like to start the video by saying thank you so much for the support on the previous video. Video is currently at 413 views and I still cannot believe it. Like, I know it's not a big number, but to me that is something that I never even expected I'd reach. I thought this video would make 50, 60 views, 100 max. But 400 is crazy to me. So first off, thank you to everyone who watched it. Even though the quality wasn't the best, I'm still working on that. So yeah, on with the video. Linux has many desktop environments. One of the most popular ones is KDE Plasma, and for good reasons as well. Its UI is very similar to Windows, so any Windows users looking to migrate over to Linux, KDE would be a great start. Also, it is very customizable, and it has a pretty easy to use user interface. Now, can a not so experienced Linux user customize KDE? Well, that's what we're going to find out in this video. So as you can see, I'm rocking the good old KDE Plasma setup, and I'm going to go for that retro wave or vaporwave sort of theme. I have some notes down here just so I can keep everything tracked down. If you don't know what retrowave or vaporwave theming is, I'll throw in some images for you so you can see what type of setup I'm going for. So I'm going to be trying to create a theme that matches my style and my idea of retrowave or vaporwave. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the wallpaper. Now I already went through some wallpapers and I found a pretty good one which I like. This one. Now I did want also to add some Japanese in there. Hopefully that's Japanese. I swear I'm not racist. Alright, so now that we chose a wallpaper, now let's choose a theme. We're going to be going into the global themes and choosing something from there. So we're going to press get new. And I'm basically going to scroll until I find something that fits this overall style. Okay, so I couldn't find something that I really like on the theme thing in KDE. So I'm gonna try this theme, Rose Pine for GTK. I'm gonna copy this, go to our terminal, and paste this in. Alright, so hopefully we got it. Did we get it? Can't seem to find it. Alright, no worries. We will go with our vibe. Be vibing. So something I did want to do is match the colors of the wallpaper with the colors of like everything else. I'll try this. I mean, the problem is I want something dark mode, so we can go get a new color scheme. So I'm currently looking through purple themes. Hopefully I find one that's liking, and ooh, I like this one. Am I blind? I'm blind. It got added. Oh, there it is. Alright, I'm starting to like this. We need something like a bit more rose gold though. Strawberry quartz, I want to check that one. Okay, this one is nice, but the problem is it's not as bright as I want it to be. So I'm gonna keep searching. Ooh, okay, this one I like. What I can do though is I can edit the colors themselves, so I can go for like this dark purplish background. So if I save, nothing changed. Wait, what? Oh, window background. I am an idiot. I'm gonna take this, press OK, and put it here, press OK, and save. Why is nothing changing? Hello? I'm gonna change the color of the normal text to be white with like a hint of this. Okay, maybe slightly more, cancel. Okay, I'm gonna stick with this one because this actually just fits nicely. And I'm way too confused to do anything else. Okay, Fusion looks a bit more nicer. It fits the theme a lot more. The last thing I want to do is I want to try something like maybe React Plus. Has this vibe to it. Let's see what else we have. Just try to be dark. This one is too dark. Ooh, I love the transparency, but this text, yeah. Okay, let's just go with the normal breeze one. Window decorations. I'm willing to go for plastic. So it is pretty nice. It is pretty cool looking. But does it fit though? I wanna try something else. Okay, nah, that doesn't fit. Breeze looks too modern. I wanna check if there are any good window decorations I can use. This one is nice. If it goes with the color scheme, then this one will be very nice. It doesn't. Wait, can we change it? Nope. Alright, plastic it is. To be fair, this looks pretty cool. Icons. Now the Breeze Dark icons are pretty, like, meh. They're not bad, but they definitely don't fit the vibe, so I'm gonna try something else. Ooh. I love the monochrome. Wait, what is that? This looks hella nice. Some things that I would finally like to change, and that is the cursors. Make it a tiny bit smaller. Yeah, that's nice. System sounds, I don't really care, nor this or that. Alright, we got the seam, which is very nice. Now time to configure the panels. What I have in mind is that I want to make this in the middle and show only the application launcher and the apps themselves, while at the top I'm gonna do it for everything else. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this, remove that, and yeah, what else? Move it. Wait, no, I want that. No, I want it to fill the content, and I also don't want it to be floating. I want it to be stuck to this and auto hide. Alright, let's just check this. That looks hella nice. Now for some reason this doesn't want to go away, even though I told it to go away. Alright, I'm gonna add a new panel, which I can do... Where is the button? Ah, there it is. I'm gonna go for a default panel and I'm gonna customize it from here. So what I can do here is that I'd like to keep all of this, but we're gonna change some things. First thing we're gonna do is change the panel height. 38, looks pretty nice. Also disable the floating. What can we change here? Right, remove that, and remove that. I'm gonna add a spacer by pressing add new, add spacer. Alright, I'm gonna add another spacer because I want the time to be in the middle. So spacer here, drag this bad boy over here. What else? This side feels empty. What can I add here? Alright, let's try to add some widgets to this top right or top left bar. I could go for an activity pager, which will basically show the tabs and windows I have open. Okay, let's go for that. What else? I shall take inspiration from my favorite website, Reddit. So anyone looking to customize their desktop but doesn't know how to, or just wants an idea of what a customization should look like, Unix Porn is one of the best subreddits to check. A lot of people are very creative here. As you can see, they have crazy good customizations, and I basically want an idea for KDE Plasma. Go if I search here KDE. Ooh, I like this. I like this a lot. This is very nice. This is also very nice. I could have open apps here. Honestly, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so once you got the idea, I wanna go shadow panel configuration. I wanna make it translucent as well. Is it gonna be translucent? Nope. It's okay though. Show panel configuration, and I could add by adding the widgets here. I guess I could get rid of this bottom bar. I don't really need it. And we could add the KDE thing here. And we could add the application launcher top left here. Remove this. Eat this to the side. And yeah. Okay, this is looking nice. I am starting to like this. But this panel thing is kind of annoying. The way it's like set up. Alright, I don't know if I can do anything about that, but what I will do is I'm gonna change the font. So something pretty good that I love about KDE and most Linux desktop environments is that you can change the font of your entire system. So we can press adjust all fonts here and we can choose something that looks nice. Accept this font style and size. And you can scroll and pick a font and it will show you the sample or like a quick preview of what the font looks like. Ooh. Advaita Mono. This looks nice. Could have it italic. This is starting to look nice. Why didn't you change? Hello? Okay, could be just that, but for now, what else can I customize? I mean, I do like all of this. Hold on, I have to do something. There we go. Alright, so I think I'm done with this. It doesn't look the best, of course, but it works. I do like it. The stop bar is killing me though. I don't know how I can customize the panel to look better, but hopefully someone can help me out with that. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the experience of a Linux dumbass trying to customize KDE Plasma. Of course, I might have done something wrong, or a lot of things, so anything that I did wrong, please tell me down below, and I will accept any sort of tips and advice. Anyways, hope you enjoyed, and peace out.